What's going on there, YouTube? This is ODC, that's me, and I'm back with another action figure review. This is my review of the WWE Legends Series 3 British Bulldog figure. I was really excited. I mean, this guy's relatively an elder figure. He's a part of the Legends line, which doesn't even really exist anymore, and which I'll never understand why in the hell they ever got rid of that line. Supposedly it wasn't selling, or whatever how Mattel likes to make their decisions. But I mean, they could have at least kept that line for us collectors to I mean, even if they were going to do like an exclusive line, they could have just kept the Legends line as an exclusive line and called it a day, and I'm sure lots of collectors would have loved that. But now we just get a flashback every once in a while in a wave. But I kind of understand what they were doing there, but not really. But let's get to the British Bulldog here. He basically comes as is. He may have came with a base. I can't remember. I've had this guy out of package for so long. I believe he might have came with a base, but I might be wrong. Who knows? And if I have the base, it's probably packed away somewhere. But this figure is very well done. Much better than anything Jakks ever gave us, I'll be honest. And I was a huge fan of the Jakks figures back then. I have a ton of Jakks. What was it? The WWE Classics. Jakks Classics. So I have a ton of those, and those were really nice figures for the time, but now you can tell with Mattel's doing, these are much better, much more in scale. Maybe the face sculpts were a little bit better with Jakks, but other than that, Mattel's gotten much better. Like I said, they're more in scale, more realistic looking. You look at the old Jakks figures and they're a little bit too bulky. That was my main issue with them, but still appreciated what Jakks did. But British Bulldog here, if you don't know, do a little backstory here. If you don't know, he is the brother-in-law to Bret Hart. If you don't know who Bret Hart is, and you're not a wrestling fan, Bret Hart's probably one of the most famous wrestlers. He also had a brother that died, which was Owen Hart. And I actually heard that they're going to get their licensing for Owen Hart, so might get some Owen Hart figures in the future. That would be nice to finish the Hart Foundation here. But I am just babbling here because I am trying to give you a story. But he is the brother-in-law to Bret Hart, and he's married to Bret's sister. Obviously, he is from the UK, and he unfortunately has passed since what was it? I can't remember what year he died, but since then, with this figure, it's very nice, very well done. It captures his 1997 look, and it's unfortunate that he never got the WWE title. I always thought that he was a pretty good worker in the ring, and especially with his power, and he was pretty agile. He wasn't just a big guy. He wasn't like Lex Luger. He pretty much could hold his own when it came to agility. But let's take a look at the figure now. I'm done babbling because I'm already 4 minutes into the review and nothing has been shown. So his head, as far as articulation goes, head does move side to side. It does look up. Oop, I moved his. It does move up and looks down nicely. His arms do go up, down. Does do a full 360. He has a bicep swivel, single bend at the elbow, a wrist rotation, and a wrist hinge. He also has an ab crunch, which goes forward and back very nicely. Waist swivel. T-jointed hips, which are kind of frozen. So he does have T-jointed hips, though. They do go out, forward, and back. Not really back because he's got his butt is molded in the way, but he does have an upper thigh swivel. Double jointed knees, which is nice. Batman's calling me right now. Okay, that's enough of that. He does have a boot swivel, ankle hinge, which goes up and down, and he does have an ankle pivot, and that's about it for articulation. So he is a very nice figure. Definitely suggest if you don't have him, he's a really great selection for your Legends gallery, if you want to call it that. He's got his nice painted on boots here. Trunks, says Hart Foundation on a nice cloth or pleather coat, which really, just like I said, captures his 97. Somebody's dinging my doorbell now. 97 look. So let me go answer the door, and yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. This is pretty much going to wrap up my review of the WWE Legends British Bulldog. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I gotta go answer my door, and I'll see you guys on the flip side.